And I'm actually back with No Man's Sky for the first time in a very long time. So if you have not been watching my channel lately and you've just stumbled across this video, I have not been in this game for a long time. I think we're approaching a year plus at this point. I know there were a couple updates, Living Ship and Exocraft or whatever it's called, Exomech. That's what it is. I don't have these things. I just got back last night and messed around a little bit. Uh, I just want to talk about No Man's Sky a little bit and talk about, man, if one could only hope for a game overhaul, uh, what would it be, and why do I think these things? Now, they do have a new option where you can upgrade your current ship's inventory and capacity so that a shitty roll like this can be improved. As I was showing you earlier, I actually love this cute little, bumblebee design on this yellow uh, exotic ship, and it rolled with really bad stats, but I loved the design. So instead of me having to have farmed a perfect copy of a ship that's rare as it is, they now give you a way to improve. I can unlock these slots basically. Now I'll be able to really build a ship that's really good, because in this game you build ships by putting, items into a slot and making it better. So like my photon cannon, right? The one problem, as you can see with the ship, the oh wait, move technology. Oh, I can move this. Excellent. So that actually exists now as well. So in the old days, if you rolled a ship that had really bad item slots, it was just stuck that way and you couldn't improve it. But now you can actually move this shit around, which is excellent. So uh, awesome. Now you have more flexibility to make these ships better with technology. But even having said something like this, where that is definitely an improvement, the core game itself is lacking severely in two key areas. The first is gameplay and combat. And welcome to the stream. If you're watching, thank you very much. Hope you enjoy a little bit of No Man's Sky for a change on this channel. I was just talking about how they improved the ability to upgrade our starships and make, I can make a bad starship like this one into a better starship because I love the design of the ship. I called it the Bee, but it has really bad slot roll. But now they're going to let us change that and make the ship better. There are features that are like this, where they've improved certain elements of the game that really are hard baked into the experience. Like now, I have this squid ship, right? It was the first squid ship I found after hundreds of hours of gameplay. Guess what? It rolled pretty good, right? That's like a pretty good roll, but it could be even better. I could actually unlock these squares and make this a better ship, right? And now you can also get a second multi-tool, to my understanding. I haven't done that yet, of course, as you see here, but that's great. That's another improvement. This still doesn't change the fact, though, that No Man's Sky has two areas of weakness, as I was getting at before: combat or gameplay, and the feeling of exploration and mystique. So let's start with combat and gameplay. This is really the biggest issue with the game right now. For example, if I were to go out right now into space and fly around, the controls are really just not responsive still. Like, you see how the ship turns? Like, this is way too slow. This feels like I'm driving through soup, like I'm flying through liquid, and it shouldn't feel like that. If anyone's ever played Star Fox 64, that's how flying in space should feel. But it's so slow. I can barely turn this thing, right? And I know that that's not, this game's not designed for pinpoint accuracy in combat, but it would make a huge difference. A huge difference if we could do that. And it's just, again, my opinion, but imagine, having these controls feel really responsive. Right now, I'm moving the stick really fast, but the reticle is barely keeping up with me. It's not You know, it's really slow and laggy. And I wish they would change that feel. Additionally, combat itself is pretty bad too. You know, you have like this really poor aim system, and again, because the flying is so unresponsive, it's very hard to actually aim at a target while it's moving. And like that's why I don't do space battles in this game, even if they're really easy in a ship like this. It's like, nah, man. It's oh, here we go. I'll show you right now. Good. Let's see where he flies. I'll show you an example right now. Okay. Let's see how many come in. Now also, look at how stupid they like fly right near you and right near my freighter, and it's like, okay, so here he is, right? There's the ship. Like look at how bad this is. Like this is just not fun gameplay, guys. You see I have to turn around and shit? It's like, nah. And I want to play cockpit mode, I don't want to play third person. This is actually a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. There are a lot more ships than I anticipated. Like right here, right? What the fuck is going on? So I have this like really bad. It's a Sentinel. Oh, come on, dude. That's awful. I shot a Sentinel by mistake. I didn't realize that was a Sentinel. Another stupid design decision. They have these Sentinels that come out and like... Like, look at, just see how bad this gameplay is. As I was saying, it's not fun. So, like, why would I want to play this? It's really unresponsive controls. See this? Like, I can't aim on him. It's so slow. Alright, this is bad. I think I can repair my shields, but with time I can heal them, so. Like, see how the shields come back after a bit? Like, it's just annoying, guys. And this could be a way better experience than it is. This is not rewarding gameplay in the slightest. Hope I've made my point clear there, but now I have to figure out, get away from the Sentinels first. I want to get away from them. No! Come on, dude! I'm faster than all the Sentinels in the game. Come on, get out of here. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And you think like, oh yeah, this is an epic space battle. It's just not epic. It's not fucking epic, and I want it to be. This should be like Star Fox in space. If I'm going to commit to combat, I want to really enjoy combat. Ow. But then when I have a Sentinel, like I can barely see it, I then shoot it and I get wanted. It's like dumb. Okay, I got one, right? I got one. If they improved this combat and made it better, more responsive, and just more fun, it would be a big step in the right direction for the game. A big step. I also can't tell where's a Sentinel and where's a pirate ship, right? So, I'm just going to try and kill these guys off here. See, the Sentinels are hidden in there, and I can't, like, just there we go. Good. And see that Sentinel? Very hard to tell that's a Sentinel when all the red lines are flying around. And if I hit the Sentinel, I'm all of a sudden wanted. So that has to change too. So those are two examples of where combat has to get better and flying in space has to get better. Now this is another bug that I remember. Like when your ship is under distress, this doesn't go away. This is a bug, I believe. Like look, I can't go back into my ship, watch. See? It won't let me go back into my own ship. But it should. I should give the command like override the emergency distress, you know? Like, oh, override distress call. Like that's... Even in third person, you see how slow that turning is? It's just, oh man. It's better, but it's not good enough. So there's an example. On top of that, it'd be more interesting to have like freighter battles and frigate battles. You see these ships here? Currently, they're glorified fetch quests. So you send these guys out, you put fuel in the system, and you send these guys out to do missions. I actually like the idea, but A, I can't actually go on these expeditions myself. I can't pilot my favorite frigate, and I can't engage in combat as a starting point. And when you land on a frigate, right now, you just do it to repair it. Wow, that's really weird. The controls are crazy in third person. I don't ever fly in third person. So, as you can see, these little things are... So, like, this is my frigate. I own this frigate, right? And how can I utilize this frigate? Right now, not really at all. When I go up here on the top, you know, like, okay, I have this cool area that I can explore. That's great. Like, I can repair a part. Like, that's it. That's all this is for. It's, again, glorified fetch quests on an object. That's not rewarding gameplay at all. It's very much lacking. Where's my crew? You know, where's the activities on board? Like, I should be able to talk to my crew, improve their morale. Like, I should be able to maybe give them things from my expeditions, like trading goods, and they're just things that I wish they had. It's right now, I just do this to repair it. Oh, another fetch quest item to repair. Thank you. You know? Another errand running simulator. So that has to improve. Give me a reason why to board this frigate and really enjoy my collection. I can put artwork in my frigate. I can add crew members to my frigate. I don't know, but like they have to add something new beyond what's in the game right now to make frigates more enjoyable, and as I showed you, space combat more enjoyable. Now, there's this giant space battle that was near the space station of this planet, and I can't afford that awesome big-ass pirate freighter. It's too expensive. At least they used to be. I think they still are. But let's go to this unknown planet. It looks cool, right? Golden, oceans. Oh, it's a windswept planet. I don't want to go on there. That's a desert planet with water. I've seen plenty of those, right? And I know exactly what that type of planet looks like. Solanium. That's an arid planet. Now, the one near the sun should be the arid planet as well. Let's see if it is. Hold on. There are also no gas planets in the game, and while that doesn't seem like an interest, like gas planets are a huge part of our universe. Ancient Bones, Solanium. See, so this is like a torrid planet, but it has Solanium, aggressive sentinels, Ancient Bones. Those are very good for making currency, right? So you'd go there to farm currency. But again, I kind of know what these types of planets are like, and I am in survival. So pretty much all the planets are going to be hostile in some capacity. But, like, even so, they have to improve the sense of wonder. We're going to go to the, you know, farming planet and, you know, just do that. I mean, It's funny is that it's a torrid planet, but you would think that it's reversed, like the one I just passed would be a torrid, and this one would be the arid, because in space that's how it works. Closer to the sun, the more heat, right? So the more crazy high temperatures you can achieve. But in this game, normally it does work that the planets like here are going to be hotter. That is a fair constant, but it's not always the case, to my understanding. Like, get out of here. I don't want to even deal with it. I'm too annoyed. So again, it's just like little improvements and tweaks to make this game more interesting and unique. And that, to me, combat and as well planet exploration, we're going to get this cool, like, again, with the merit in mind, look at that. That's beautiful, right? That's a cool scene. I really enjoy that view. And I love how the atmosphere goes off the planet with clouds and atmosphere underneath. And then look at the color change. See, the closer I get to the star, the more yellow it's getting. Actually, it was yellow before, wasn't it? Now it's green. So I assume that this has a greenish skies, which is cool. I like green skies. But let's take a look at the planet below and see what we have. Actually, is this going to be like a desert planet? It actually might be. Okay, it is. We're going to have dust storms and extreme heat. Okay, we have extreme atmosphere here in this planet. Yep, okay, actually this planet is going to be mega hot. So, as you can see here, okay, this is actually correct. So this is more like a Mars planet, right? But again, all these assets, see those plants? I've seen all those plants a million times. And my sense of wonder is not incendiary dust. I mean, that sounds so freaking cool, right? Oh, I know it is. Look at that. Oh, this is hell. This planet is actual hell. This is an extreme sentinel and extreme heat planet. Not a fun place to be, right? You're near a star and it's very hot. Great. So no one would want to live here, just FYI. So actually, storm's clearing? Good. Maybe we'll be... I don't have a good thermal protector. I only have one, and it doesn't really do much here. I have a fucking... I just have one. I actually haven't charged it. So I need phosphorus. I need ion batteries. That's what I really need. I wonder if I can craft an ion battery, but I need cobalt and ferrite dust. Actually, okay, there's an activity I could do. So, to be fair, the game really does make you do like farming quests and missions. Like, I need ferrite dust right now, so I can charge my thermal protector, right? So, ferrite dust is very easy to get. Let's just quickly get some here. Let's shoot my ship instead. Pure ferrite, that's incorrect. I need small rocks, like this one. I'm looking at my my health. Let's get that guy. Okay, so to be fair, like, let's see here. Oh, I have plenty of uranium. Let's get rid of some uranium. Even though I love uranium, it's amazing. Such an important thing in this game. So let's send this to our expanded inventory. And here, we're going to make some ion batteries. I forgot. I should make more than that, right? Now, see the ion battery only charges this, like, you have to do 3 per charge. So I need to stack battery after battery after battery to have this thing be charged up, which is really annoying. Additionally, if you do have a large stock of phosphorus, you can charge it with that too, right? But it's just annoying. I think one battery should be used over, like, 20 minutes of gameplay or 10 minutes of gameplay. Like, we're literally talking about like 1 minute of protection here. Like, if I were to test this shield at full charge, I'll show you what I mean. So, full charge, right? On survival mode. And we're going to test how long it takes for that thing to go out. If I recall correctly, it's like a minute or two, like before it's back to 0. That's pure ferrite, I believe. See, the fact that I know that is unfortunate. I shouldn't know that, but I do. And we have gravitinos. Great. Cool. Yeah, so this is like a high-risk, high-reward planet. Big heat, big sentinels. But, again, it's just not fun to be on this planet. So, let's do this. Okay. Like, are you having fun yet? See my shield, by the way? It's gone down. And we're not even in the heat storm yet. This is the regular temperature. So the regular temperature, it's already, watch how fast this is going down. In regular hot temperature, not storm. 28, 27, 26. It goes down, man, and it's fast. So you need like a shit ton of the resource to, how much cobalt do I have? Actually, how much cobalt do I have? I have 100, I have plenty of cobalt. So, again, you need to have this stuff on hand. Now, why can't I build more than one at a time? That's annoying to me. Craft more. Now you can do more. Okay, that's a new feature. Cannot build more because I ran out of ferrite, right? So now my thing is gone. There it is. My shield is gone. We were like, what, maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes out in the world, and my shield is gone. So all of that ion battery that I just used, I have to do that again. Or I have to do a large capacity of ferrite. Like, one of the things that's great if you have the inventory for it, if you are hazard protection, oh, this is easy. You get fucking, you have, well, actually it's the ion battery as well, but you can just like regular ass sodium. If you are worried about your hazard protection, which normally isn't that big of a deal, like these shields are the ones you have to charge more. Like here, uranium. Like this, early on in the game, I stacked uranium big time, and the reason why I did that is because uranium charges your launch thruster for your ship. Right here. This guy. That's huge. This is so important. So important. So I got tons of uranium in my backpack, and I always look for it at trading posts. But I need to do this for all of the core recharging materials. Why? See, I have over 1,000 uranium on hand, which is wonderful. but I don't have the same for the other rechargeable elements. So you will need that just to like walk around a gosh darn planet. So again, it's just annoying. That can't be the only reason why you have to collect stuff, right? Now the other reason is like, I want to trade stuff. Okay, there is trading, but it's also kind of awful. Bartering is literally going into a menu and seeing if it's a good price or not. Yay! Like, okay, what if you could do missions with an NPC to make their costs lower because they trust you? That is a trading system. You're actually working with NPCs to get a benefit out of their relationship. And that also makes you want to go meet aliens in the world. That as well is sorely missing. All of the NPCs are just mission boards in this game right now. There's no incentive to actually go and interact with these characters beyond looking at a darn menu and seeing what's what. Like, that's not enough. And it doesn't have to be like you have to build a freaking RPG around these characters. No, it's like, hey friend, you've sold me like X amount of material. I really appreciate your business. I'm going to give you 40% off this next commodity. And that would make the game better in the trading aspect, on top of trading with other players. But these materials should also be used to like make NPCs your friends, and then to my other topic, making NPCs more meaningful in this game beyond just being boards, basically. I want NPCs because I enjoy like having something to interact with in the game. And there is multiplayer, but come on. Give me that at least. If combat was improved, I think that's a big first step. But exploration is really right up there, if not the most important thing. Like, these planets have to be different, and finding stuff has to be important beyond getting a number of something. One of my thoughts was have really rare treasure. We're not talking about ancient bones. That's like I mean like star system specific legendary items. Look at that graphical glitch in the sun. That's kind of funny. That could be a wait a minute. That could be a anomaly, whatever you call it. I wonder if it is. Hang on a second. Let's go explore that, I guess. There was a graphical glitch over by that star. I wonder if it's anything important. But again, more to do. I would love to have NPCs as a team that are on my base, or at the very least, NPCs I can summon from other systems to help me. I want to help me explore a planet and get resources. I send my exploration team. I have a combat mission. I have a combat team. I can make my combat and exploration teams better. And not only that, I can put them on my frigates and my capital ship and have a crew. You need a crew in this game. Big time. I need a crew, man. I really want a crew in this game. And if you can give me a crew to manage, we're in a much better place than we were just before this all happened, man. Much better starting point. Let's go check out that big ship and just see how far I am from affording a ship like this. You know, these are the ones people look out for, and, you know, I can't afford them, which is fine. I'm not even trying to afford them, right? But I did save him earlier, so I think you offered the starship for a price after that. So make controls in combat like 60 frames per second, better movement. Like, this movement is awful. It's just not good, guys. It's never been good with this game. I need to make it better. it's better than it used to be. Don't get me wrong, but it's not what it should be. Like here, this in your starship, you do technically have a crew, but again, they just stand here and like, do you want to refuel your frigates or do you want to accept a mission? Yeah, cool. But the captain's not like, oh, I recently added an upgrade for you while you were gone, and you can like promote your crew. Like, there's so much that they could do in this game. I wish, man. Wait, I can afford this. 100, no, I can't. But it's 142. A 34 slot, 142. A rank. They actually, I think they made these a better deal than they used to be. That's actually cool. Now, that's unfortunate, but at the same time, it's not unexpected, right? It's like, yeah, I could get an awesome S-Class freighter eventually. And you're looking for S-Class, of course. I'm sorry there's not more going on in this video. It really is just like a random-ass discussion video. So, like, I'm sorry if it's boring, but it's been a long time since I've been on this game. And now, here's the other problem. My current freighter, I can't, like, hang on a second. Hang on. Here's my little mini freighter, which I like the little guys. I like the little freighters. So this ship will be improved over time, but the little B ship that I have is a little cooler to me. I like the little B ship. I always wanted like just a little ball to fly around, and I want to make it better. So let's see how I can do that. You go to the space station, and you can improve the starship. And they've improved the cockpit view, and this is for like VR support, so there are little improvements here and there. Alright, so little Bumblebee is here. I've always, look at that little guy, the legs go away in this little, so again, let's find a... Oh yeah, that thing's a piece of junk. You go over here, right? Now this is one of the new features that I wasn't really aware of at the time. So you can change your starships, upgrade starship. Purchase storage. Warning. What? The fuck are you talking about? Hold on a minute. I need to... I'm confused. I'm really fucking confused. Why did it say that? Purchase storage? And then it said, I'm not going to have any of this stuff on there, am I? Screw it. I mean... But anyway, anyhow, that's how you make the ship quote-unquote better, right? I can unlock all of these slots and make the ship better. So that's how you do it, right? That's how it works. Now you go here, you can change how your guy looks. But really, what have they added? Like, you're adding slots to an item. Okay. It's better than nothing. Like, I can put things in the ship and make it a little bit different. Now, a big ship like this, a big bus, so to speak, these are very, very expensive. But one thing I do want to do, I think I need to actually bring each ship in. There are a couple of ships I want to scrap, definitely. Or, no, what I do is I can trade the ship for another one. So... Oh, I gotta sell my other Korvax cubes. So I just need a little bit more to do in this game besides a glorified, fetch quest and base simulator, which is right now, it's basically Minecraft in space right now with, a couple things that you can do. Like, oh, I like my projectile. Do I have any room for this shit? Like, no, I don't. I have storm crystals I forgot to sell. Gosh darn it. I have Viking effigy I gotta sell. Like I need to put this. I need to put this shit onto my character or to my starship, and then bring it somewhere to sell. Or I could sell it if someone flies in here, which I don't think they do anymore. Maybe I'm wrong with that. But man, these Viking effigies, they will help, right? You really have limited cargo in this game. I want more cargo, man. All right. So what I have to do is I gotta go sell some shit. Like this, I should sell this on my cargo items. And I wish you could trade on your freighter, like in a terminal, like for real. I think you may be able to put one in. And I think you could. I actually forgot that was a thing. You can build on the freighter, but whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-frickin-doo, man. Let's see what it would require me to have, right? Everything in this game is a fetch quest. Every fucking thing. I have my control rooms, but then I had this area back here that I built, because you can build back here, and I put random shit in here that's not even done yet, right? Like, I do not care about base building at all. I don't care about, like, Minecraft stuff. It's not my thing. I don't care about a fake base that doesn't do anything for me as a player. Like, it doesn't give me anything. I would want to build a trade terminal. I believe that's what it is. There's storage. Now I can actually put terminals in here instead of on a planet. That's cool. I mean, that's something. But I believe, didn't I do all these missions already? I think I did. Hold on. Whoa. Where can I put this? Closer to home, basically. Is that blocked off? Wait a minute. It looked like it was blocked off. Isn't that right near the... It is. This is right near the command center. So that's the command center. And then I would, like, for example, I would put this in here. Freighter storage unit. Hybrid high capacity storage unit. Shelving module. For installation. I will build that. Storage container. I just learned something while playing. Now I have a much bigger storage capacity, right? Now this is a great QOL, right? But is it only my I can't do my starship? Son of a bitch. Anyway, that's better than nothing, okay? So let's get this over here. And cobalt, do I need all that cobalt? No, I don't. Radon's just rare. I wanted to hold on to it. I want to sell that. I don't need this right now. Gold is fun for like long-term projects and shit. Silicate powder is glass. If I ever wanted to build some shit. That I like, but usually I just end up using uranium as it is. I love tritium. Ion battery. So I did just free up a lot of slots, which is cool, but it's only from my backpack. So now what I have to do is go down, and I have to get stuff out of my ship and put it in here. And I can't just do that from that menu, which I wish I could, because I'm on my freighter. Let's go. You know, I wish I could do that, but it's a small nitpick. What are things that I currently need, but yet I don't need? Like Cobalt Mirror. I do want to keep these, I believe, but I don't exactly remember. I think they're made for Are they made for warp gates or some shit? I think so. I think they are. Like, these are all things, again, I'm freeing up this little ship so I can, like, put stuff, or I can go on a nice selling run with my inventory. And just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, where was I? Okay, so I'm just making sure I can do this here. All right. Starship. What else am I going to put in there? I could put like my ammo into the freighter, I guess. You got that sweet Geknip, dude, you know. Nah. Building, crafting, charging, upgrading. So I want to hold on to that for something. Okay. And I can't, well, I can get it all. Here we go. All right. And let's go back up and get them into my freighter inventory. Now, just to double check, I don't think I can do that from here, but can I? Technology General. No, I can't. I wish I could access my additional inventory from the menu, but I cannot do that. Okay. Well, I will run up. Fetch quest, fetch quest, fetch quest. All right. And we will put these things in there. Projectile ammo. We'll put a cobalt mirror in there. The tetra cobalt. And now I'll have enough. I will now be able to get the Viking effigies, which I want to sell from this little starship. And I actually might want to trade this starship out altogether. So that's what I was. The whole point of this was to actually get this starship for trade. That was what I was doing here. This piece of shit that I've been holding on for far too long. I have Viking effigies now, and I have Geknip, and I have unstable plasma. Great, 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 great. Okay, let's go. Let's go. And cross our fingers that a nice little ship lands in the space station, and I can trade for it. Because this little ship, I've been holding on to it for way too long for additional inventory. But it is a piece of shit. So we're going to get the hell out and sell the stuff on here. I'm already in the fucking... Look at all those ships just left. Come on, man. Yo, that's funny. All the ships leave right as I come in. Okay. Fine. Hope we're not waiting for a long time. Oh, nope, we're not waiting for a long time. Cool. Cool, cool. You want a shitty-ass starship? I got one for you. Oh, I'm not taking that piece of junk. No way. I mean, I'll sell to the guy, but I'm not getting his ship. That's for sure. What I'd like is a nice, like, C or B class with big inventory. That's what I'd like. Sell items to the life form, and I hope that you're taking this. Oh, it's for a plus. Good. Viking daggers. Korvax casing. I made a mistake buying those earlier. Let's get rid of those ASAP. What else am I selling to you? I am selling you storm crystals. Actually, plus, that's still good enough. We're going to sell this. Viking effigies, minus 3.6, good enough. It's not really going to make a huge difference in the long run. Geknip, I'm holding on to it. I'm going to hold on to all that shit. And I will leave. Thank you very much. Who wants a shitty-ass starship? Come and get it. Somebody. You know you want it. Green. It's a green color. It's the floating Airyu guy. You know you want it. You want this ship. I'm telling you right now. Come on. There was actually a green system right near this one, and the problem is I found a very nice luscious green planet honestly, it's not that big a deal. We can find luscious planets all the time, and if there's going to be a galactic rewrite this summer, then great. Those planets will all disappear. But long story short, I was seeing if I could, you know, maybe add it to my warp gate collection. And actually, while we're speaking about the warp gate connection, I think the current system is really bad. Let me just see if I recall if I'm right on that. The station terminus, right? I have all these. Now this is bad. You see this? I remember the warp gates have to be charged. Oh, is that a pain in the ass, dude? Oh, it's a pain in the ass. And look at this. It only has like two. I've added way more. I have added way more than that, and it only has. Wait. Your bases. Okay, thank you. I was about to say, what? That can't be all the bases I've ever added. No way, dude. That can't be right. Now, if it still allows you to go to the planet, that's not terrible, but nah, man. So once you find an incredible, and I mean incredible star system that you don't want to leave, like it's the best thing you've ever found, that's when you're like, okay, I'll settle down, and no one's coming in the system. So we're gonna warp somewhere else. Just fuck it. I don't care about that other green planet. We can find another green planet one day. They're all fucking the same. Oh, it's a green grass planet, and it rains, and there are big trees on it. Cool. I've seen that a million times. Whoa, where's my freighter? Oh. Whoa, where the fuck is it? Okay, a purple dot. Is that? There we go. It's actually funny, my freighter changed appearance since the last update. It used to have these wings on the back, and now it doesn't have the wings anymore. It's even smaller now. It's a little baby freighter, you know? All right. So here's the problem. Here's my problem right now. My goal is to find a blue system, which is the hardest system to get to, the rarest system. Colonize it, and upgrade what I have with a really good trading system. That is hard to do. I would need, first of all, I would need to upgrade this freighter to an S-class freighter, which isn't happening. And B, maybe I just fucked the whole S-class freighter thing and screw it. So this is where you can get nanites from missions, and that's really cool. Like this guy is your mission board. He's a mission board, and combat patrol. I can whoop these combat patrols, absolutely. But do I have enough? I have to get freighter fuel, and how do you do that again? I forget how to get freighter fuel. So you need to make freighter fuel, which I feel like your crew should be doing because they're the ones who have the ship. So like, again, upgrade your crew to make this shit for you. Like that's the system I need more of. I need more of that management in the game. So if we were to do this, frigate fuel, dihydrogen, and tritium. There we go. But if I wanted to make another one, oh, I'm all out of fucking dihydrogen and tritium now. It requires how much? How much does it require? I have to assign a ship first. We're going to get my, of course, we're going to get my 3 combat ships and a support ship. I need 200 tons, see? So I can't launch this. I can't launch this until I have the frigate fuel. So I need to make one more thing of frigate fuel. So I need dihydrogen and tritium. Do any of my other ships have this shit? Does anybody else, any other ship have dihydrogen and tritium on board? I do. Okay, so I do have dihydrogen and tritium on this other ship, which I did by, you know, I did that intentionally. Now, dihydrogen is a little bit different. Does the Garret of the Moon have some? I think I was actually farming some earlier, but just a little bit. No. So I am going to rewire these to the right here. Oh no, I can't do that. I have to unlock that. Okay. General. I do not have, okay, I do not have dihydrogen there. So one thing I could do first right now is farm dihydrogen. Make a bunch of frigate fuel and just start launching these missions more consistently. Dihydrogen, no. I don't think I have any, if I recall correctly. I don't think I do. No. Now I wish that NPCs flew onto this ship more often, because they do not do that. So I wish they did. So we have to go and fucking farm this stuff. Alright, you know what? Dihydrogen is not the worst thing in the world to farm, but it is just another fetch quest I have to do. It's a fetch quest so I can make some more money. Right, that's how we think about it. You're doing a fetch quest to make money. Over time. Here are all the ships. Okay. Do you have the hydrogen for me? Dihydrogen. Dihydrogen. No, you don't. A lot of cargo ships in this system. Well. Dihydrogen jelly? No, I want fucking dihydrogen. Let me see if the freaking Terminus has it. I hope it does. I can buy it in bulk at least that way. I mean, please have it, man. It would make this so much easier than farming on a planet for an hour. Please. Dihydra frickin' gin. Oh my god, dude. So that's the biggest issue. Like, alright, I gotta go farm dihydrogen on a planet for like 30, 40 minutes, which is not fun at all. But I have to do it, right? Game is forcing me to do it, so... Unmapped, arid, but it should be... I can get the hydrogen on here. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna land near this house area, unknown building. There's the hydrogen right there. Great. So I'm doing this to make money in the game. Now it is common shit, like you can farm it, but it's just, you know, whatever guys, whatever. I want to buy it in bulk, damn it. I want to buy like 5,000 of this shit and then just make as many fucking things as I can in one sitting. That's all. Oh, the scanner's fucking recharging. Alright. Okay, where the... Oh, more dihydrogen. Oh great, it's gonna be nighttime. Maybe the heat will go down. Alright, we got more dihydrogen over there and over there. And this is what your whole game experience boils down to. It's doing this shit. So just, that's what it is. You do this for like, every time you play this game, this is what you're doing. You're fetching items in a world. seen these animals a million times. I've seen these types of assets so often. It's just getting units. I'm not even looking at them. It's just like, yep, one more to scan. One more to scan. I've seen this thing a million times too. You know? Yeah. Oh, I need to recharge my mining beam. More dihydrogen. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting the freighter missions going so I can get credits on the side. They give you like a couple million per run, so it just helps speed the a little bit more. And when I saw that A-class freighter was like 180 million, it's like, all right. I mean, it's achievable. It's, like, I care. I'm so beyond the damage you can put out, dude. Ooh, I've seen this guy a million times too. A million. These big fucking mushrooms. They give me a lot of units though. I'd like to ride him. Or her. You know, like, oh, you'd think this is a really cool animal, and it is, but I've seen it. I have seen it many, many, many times. Venom-laden claws, and yet I don't see it use the venom. And when it says it has venom, I don't see it like, it's not venomous. It doesn't hurt me with venom or anything. It's just, it's a fact about it. These animals just need to be overhauled completely. Um, they just need to have more to them. I really wish there was more to these animals. And I wish you could collect them, not just ride them for a little bit. I mean collect these guys and like make a little zoo, you know? Attract people to your zoo. Show off the rarest creatures in the galaxy. And then they can like pay you to see your zoo, and you can make a lot of money on your home planet with your base. I know that. Oh, the joys of survival mode. It's not hard. It's just annoying. It's a constant annoyance. That's all. It's not. It's not difficult. Like, what if right now a giant creature flew out from the sky, and I had to hide in a goddamn cave, and then it's like trying to peck through the fucking cave. Like, that's survival mode, right? Or hell, even a giant bi-sentinel, you know, bipedal sentinel. It comes out of the ground, and I have to run away, like a surprise attack. Not just that it's in the environment. It's like it pops out of the ground. I'm like, oh shit. It can happen rarely, but it would be fun if that happened once in a while. Just you know, the occasional occurrence of whoa, man. So as you see, the Indum drive is the rarest, and that means blue planets are the hardest to get to, which is why I love the idea of finding a base planet on a blue system, because they're harder to get to in general. They're more exclusive. So I have, let's see, plenty of, I want to make the big frigate fuel, this one. No, I want to craft more. I could make 4. So, I can do 2 with that farming I just did for all of you. I can now do 2 runs of the whatever you call it, the frigate mission, right? That means I'd have to farm this more, find a big ass tritium stash somewhere, and like get 10,000 tritium and 10,000 dihydrogen, and I can run those frigate missions all the time. I have to repair this with a salt refractor. How you make a salt refractor? I don't know. I haven't played this game in ages. Or you could just, I could have just done this. Hmm. Hmm. But anyhow, good enough. Do I need to recharge my launch? Yes, I do. The downside of these beautiful ships is they eat through launcher fuel like crazy. Now, just for shits and giggles, how expensive is the freighter warp upgrade? Freighter hyperdrive. Oh yeah, you have to go actually get them in the space station, I think. Don't you? I think you have to do that. Okay. Now, I have enough fuel for a couple of frigate missions. So we're going to launch some frigate missions, okay? And we're going to go do that. Now I want that 3-star combat patrol to be done, absolutely. Let's get my S-class fighter, okay. Agent Mother of Korvax. We're going to do 3 combats and a support. And then there is a trade expedition where I can assign industrial trade. You know what? I don't have a great trading ship, so it is what it is. May not want to do that one. Let's do the 2-star industrial. That's better. Because we have a B industrial. That's going to help. Combat. And, you know, trade. Let's do all of them out. Still a 2. Oh, that's not good. Is it worth it? Nah, man, it's not worth it. It's a 2 with a 2. That's, I don't like that. We're gonna have to repair all those fuckers, and it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. I have 1 mission going out. That's great. They'll be fine. S-class beauties. I have 1 S-class, you know. 8 hours. Okay. Now you gotta go onto the space station and you have to upgrade the freighter's warp drive to the indium. The B. One day I will have like 800 million units. Not really. They need to entice. I need to have more enticing options in the game first before I really sit down to try and farm. You know. Right now, if I go to a blue system, I will have to make my base, but not have my freighter available, which really sucks. It just is such a pain in the ass. So I'll quickly go over here just to research that information. I've never actually really upgraded a freighter before, so that is news to me. I assume it's here, Starship Research, but maybe I'm wrong. Pulse Engine Starship. Pulse Engine Hyperdrive. No, yeah, we understand that. Starship Shield Module. Hyperdrive Module. Pulse Engine Hyperdrive. Exocraft. Well, okay, long story short, I know there's a way to upgrade freighters. I just have not really ever done it before. So I don't want to waste time on that. Yeah, guys, that's gonna cover it. Video aside, I just need a little bit more to do. Tell me why I should be playing this game. Hello Games. Why should I be playing your game right now? That's what I'm asking. To get a better ship, cool. To get a better, that's all fine and dandy, but the level of exploration, of threat, of like progress, it's lacking there. It's definitely lacking. You have definitely improved the game over time in general, but I'm not looking for rare planets or treasures. I'm not looking to improve my standing in the galaxy with NPCs. Multiplayer is great, but everyone there just fucking snipes you with perfect roll gear and shit. They grief you, and that's all they care about doing. There's no reason to go online single player. Like, I don't play with other people, so there's no reason right now to go online. It's just a shit show. At least it was. But like, yeah, that's it. I need more to do for single player at least, let alone having multiplayer being enhanced and whatnot. More ways to grow the character, stat building, stat boosting, random gear you can find, items for like my head, my armor, upgrades to my character. Like maybe I can like do a special attack or some shit, like you know, drop an explosive somewhere, like not just shooting, but make combat better, make AI better, more interact with NPCs out in the world, not just here or in like stationary areas on the planet. NPCs that can run up and attack you and shit, organize strikes against you, freighter combat, freighter wars, managing crews. That is No Man's Sky. I want Star Wars, man. I want Star Wars in this game. I don't have it. I want it. I don't have it. It would be so amazing to have it. So, guys, that's going to really do it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have been, you know, watching, I'm hopeful. This summer might be the one, guys. We may be able to return to this game and enjoy it in a big overhaul. Fingers crossed.